So the A57 is about to get a screen upgrade, but Samsung doesn't want the price to move even a little, and that's where things get messy. Because if the solution comes from a wrong supplier, then it could affect what your eye sees every day. Yes, Samsung is rumored to shift the A50 series from the rigid OLED to flexible OLED. See, flexible OLED can help Samsung make thinner bezels and a more flagship-like front, and it gives them more freedom with design. The problem is simple: flexible OLED usually cost more, so something has to give. See, most people assume Samsung phones always use Samsung display panels. It feels obvious, same brand, same display company, done. But this rumor says Samsung may bring in CSOT, a Chinese display maker, to supply OLED panels for the Galaxy A57 for the first time. While Samsung Display still handles a big part of the volume, and that's where the risk quietly starts. Because when two companies make the same OLED, the real experience can still differ. One unit might look slightly warmer, another might be a bit cooler. See, Samsung can tune it in software, but a mixed supply always raises a scary question: will every A57 looks the same? Now here is the part that makes this bigger than a mid-range phone. The same CSOT supplied OLED panels are also rumored to show up later in the Galaxy S26 FE. And if Samsung is willing to do this on a FE model too, it's not a random experiment. It looks like a strategic shift, and that changes how we should read the whole leak. The why is not hard to guess. Parts like memory don't stay cheap forever. If costs rise in 2026, Samsung either raises the phone price or finds savings somewhere else. See, adding CSOT gives Samsung leverage to pressure Samsung Display on pricing, and CSOT may offer cheaper terms to help Samsung keep the A57 competitive against aggressive Chinese brands. That sounds smart on paper until you remember the screen is the only part you stare at all day. Also, this isn't Samsung's first time doing it. CSOT and BOE have reportedly supplied small OLED batches before in some Galaxy M and A models. And that's the resolution. The A57 could look more premium from the front and still cost around what to expect. But the same phone might not look identical across every unit, and that's the kind of change you only notice when two A57s sit side by side under the same light. So what do you guys think of Samsung's display decision? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, subscribe if you like, and I will see you in the next one.